Hello everyone and welcome back to your favorite amateur cooking show. It's Kat's Kitchen. We are back coming to you now from our new kitchen. It's very white, so it looks super boring on camera, I apologize, but student flat, this is what you get. Anyway, this kitchen works and today we are going to be making one of the most, I'd say, typical Finnish home cooking recipes, which is the macaroni casserole, or makaronilaatikko as it's called in Finnish, or makaronilåda in Swedish. I don't really know if people eat this outside of Finland or if this is like an exclusively Finnish dish. But at least here in Finland, this is definitely one of those things that you grew up eating, your mom used to make. And yeah, it's just one of those comforting, really yummy things. So that's what we're going to be making today. And the cool thing with this macaroni casserole is that you can very easily make it vegetarian, or you can very easily swap out ingredients or add ingredients. You basically can't go wrong. As always, let's start by looking at what ingredients you're going to need to make this. As the name suggests, you're going to need some macaroni. I got the whole wheat macaroni in the hopes of making this dish that little bit more healthy. But if we're honest, then white macaroni is actually the best. Then you need some minced meat. I try to always get this one from Atria because it's got this vacuum packed dealio instead of that hard plastic. So it says, I think it says, yeah, it's like 50% less plastic in this packaging. So I recommend you guys get this when you buy minced meat. Then we need some milk. I think it's best to use the full fat version. It's just that little bit creamier and it just goes best with cooking. Then you'll need an onion. I'm sure you're all familiar with these. And you're probably also familiar with eggs, of which you will need 4, which is exactly what I happen to have at home. So that was very lucky. Then if you want to make it that little bit of extra tasty, you're gonna need some cheese. I was really lazy, so I got the pre-grated one, but yeah, any kind of like a bit stronger cheese will be good. Then of course, lastly, you'll just need a couple of different kind of spices, black pepper, paprika. It says basil in the recipe, but I have this Italian style herb blend from London. I wonder if it's really old. Ooh, well, at least it smells like it's still fine. Anyway, and salt as well. And that's about it. A little bit of oil, butter for frying, but yeah, that's all you need. So now it's time to get down to business. I'm gonna start by boiling the macaroni. I'm gonna need 6 deciliters. I'm just gonna throw in the whole packet. That should be enough at least. And then while the macaroni is boiling, I'm gonna chop the onion and fry it with the mince. And that's kind of step 1. Okay, so the macaronis are in. I'm gonna put 10 minutes on the clock. Yes. And I've chopped the onion, so I'm gonna put that in the pan along with the mince, and hopefully it'll kind of be ready at the same time. And that reminds me, I should also put the oven on. I'll put that on 200 degrees. Woo. Almost Kat's Kitchened it there. Oh. Okay, macaroni is cooked. The onion and the minced meat has been fried. I put a little bit of salt, pepper and paprika in there, in the mix. And now it is time to make this kind of a, I don't know what it's called in English, when you mix like egg and milk and you put it in a casserole. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna be putting the macaroni, the meat and onion, and this milk-egg mixture into a casserole dish. And then that's gonna go in the oven. So what we need to make now is this milk egg kind of mixture, and that's gonna help solidify everything. That's gonna be the glue that holds this casserole together. It'll all make sense. Just you wait. So what I'm putting in this mixture is 8 deciliters of milk, 4 eggs, about half a teaspoon of salt, and then half a teaspoon of these herbs. And then I just whisk it a bit, and then it's done. So now that that's done, it's time to combine all the ingredients into an oven-proof dish like this one, which I am now realizing isn't particularly clean. Someone's done a really bad job washing this, but anyway, hopefully you have cleaner dishes in your home. So yeah, now we're literally just gonna pop everything into this and put it in the oven. So this bad boy is going in the oven now for 40 minutes, and then towards the end, I think maybe after about half an hour, I'm gonna put the grated cheese on top, not the whole bag, but just like a little sprinkling of the cheese on top. And that's gonna make a really nice crispy surface. Bye-bye.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
It is time to take it out of the oven. Woo! Steamy. Wow. Okay, so to make sure that it's ready, even though I would say it looks pretty damn good, I'm gonna stick a little fork in it just to make sure that this egg milk mixture that we made has solidified. Ooh, looked like the air went out of it there. Yes, that feels good. Okay, let's have a little look at it. So here you can see the cheese that I put on has become this melted amazingness. But this is now understandably very, very hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it to stand for maybe even 15 minutes. Food isn't nice when it's very, very hot. I feel the same way about tea, by the way. But I'm gonna leave that to stand now. Dave's actually come back home. He's come home from the gym. So he's gonna get a nice little post-gym treat. So until then. Okay, please help yourself.
Thank you.
Oi, is it a bit
Oh, it looks great.
dry?
Smells good. Smells
Yeah.
perfect.
Now, I personally have this with ketchup always. I think it needs ketchup. I think ketchup is like part of the ingredients. So yeah, you should have some ketchup also. As always, you take the first bite.
Do I? Okay.
Take like with a crispy with the top because there's some cheese on the top. So take like a...
I kind of want one without any ketchup. Can I just take one from you?
Sure. Is it good?
Really good.
Yeah?
What else do you need? It's really good.
But it does need the ketchup, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Somehow brings out the flavor.
because they are quite mild flavors, like pasta,
Yeah.
meat,
Egg, milk.
egg, yeah, quite bland flavors. So the ketchup, I think, engages your taste buds a little
Yeah.
and helps bring out the flavors in the rest of it.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Welcome to Cad's Kitchen.
Don't you even.
Got a nice ring to it.
And then you have to have it with milk.
Okay. Just realised I looked right down the camera then.
That must have been really creepy. So that was it for today's Cat's Kitchen. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Is it weird that you're like eating while
I think it's nice and
talk?
casual.
Oh, it's nice and casual. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!
Bye.